Good morning, everyone. My name is Catherine B. Milianes, and our topic today is Introduction to Programming. Programming Development Cycle, an ongoing process to create and refine programs using computers to solve specific problems. Continuous refinement. Program development doesn't end after coding. It involves ongoing improvement and debugging. So, ang program daw kay gibuhat na siya for a certain purpose. Wala lang na siya gihimo para char-char lang. Ang kana siya kay gihimo na siya para maka-provide na siya solution sa gihatag nga problema gamit ang computer. So aron makuha na siya, ang programmer kay mag-set na siya instruction nga iyang sundon aron ma-accomplish niya iyang task or aron makakam up siya solution sa iyang problema. Pero note, bisan pag ang tibuok program nga gihimo nimo like ang kanang last piece of code nimo kibali kay sakto na kaayo nga kanang mauna jud ang makakumpleto sa imong program, dili pa jud na siya diha mag-end kay tungod paghuman sa imong program nga gihimo kay wala pa na nakaagi og padayon nga process nga improvement. Kay ang refinement process kay mauna siya ang imong program nga mobalik na sab sa pinakauna hangtod sa pinakaiwitan, known as programming development cycle. The following are the steps embracing the cycle which will guide programmers in developing a program. First is defining and analyzing the problem. Second, planning and designing the solution. Third, coding the solution. Fourth, testing and debugging. Five, implementation. And six is maintenance and documentation. One is defining and analyzing the problem. Understand and identify the exact problem to be solved. So, sa diha, most important thing yun nga atong i-consider ana kay a-discern nimo sulbaron ang problema kay dapat i-identify pa nimo ug i-define unsa jud ang problema nga dapat nimo sulbaron. Kay ang programmer since siya man ang magsulbad sa problema, so dapat naa siya kompleto nga pagsabot sa gusto ug kailangan sa user. Kay kung ikaw nga programmer dili nimo makita kung unsa jud ang problema tanan nga gipambuhat nimo aron masulbad na problema kay useless ra to. Kay tungod wala man kakabalo sa problema god tapos naana di ay kay solution. So nagbuot-buot ra kag imo nga wala pa kakabalo sa problema. Tapos on the other hand, to ensure para siguraduhon ang kuan nga effective ang pag-solve nimo sa problema kay ang programmers usahay naga-perform sila problem analysis. Analysis. Clearly identify the issue that needs to be solved. O, ato dyan ang kanon kay aron siguro ka nga kabalo ka og unsa imong i-achieve ug aron sa avoid og misunderstanding. Collect all necessary information and requirements for solving the problems. Kay aron sa makatabang siya sa pagsabot kung unsa nga solution kailangan i-accomplish. Recognize any limitations or constraints that might affect the solution. Kana siya nag-allow na siya sa imong plano nga aron ma-realistic og pagaanon ang issue. Determine what inputs are required and what outputs are expected. So kaan siguraduhon ang solution kay nag-process og sakto. Divide the problem into smaller, manageable parts. Para dali ra siya para dali ra atubangon ang mga lisod nga issue ug aron sa makabuo og diskarte sa solution. Scenario. So natay scenario Suppose a mother give her daughter a money amounting to 10,000 pesos for the initial payment of the latter's school fee, coupled with stern warning that should she yield once more into her uncontainable shopping habit, she will be sorry as she had to find ways to crack the problem by herself. Inspired with a solid determination to enter college for the second try, the daughter hit the university vault. When she was close to the school she intends to be registered, she noticed a tiangge along the street, where she immediately saw those beautiful displays, especially those signature bags hanging on all corners. The kind of crops made by LV and V among the few. She paused for a while, and after a short moments of hesitation and meditation, she went inside to shop. When she came out, she was carrying those items inside her shopping bag, feeling happy and contented for all the clones she finally got. Counting with what is left of her money, she realized that 5,000 pesos went to her shopping spree. So, defining the problem. So, how do we go about identifying the problem to be solved? So, unsaon man jud aron mosulbad nato na nga problema sa atong pangitaon, atong sulbaron. Initial payment provided. The mother gave her daughter 10,000 for school fees. Misuse of funds. The daughter spent 500 I mean 5,000 on a shopping spree. Resulting problem, the daughter now has a financial shortage for her school fees. Cause the problem, the daughter's uncontrollable shopping habit. No further support. The daughter can no longer ask her mother for more money due to prior warnings. Need for a solution. The daughters must find a way to cover the financial shortfall on her own. So, analyzing the problem. Even so, let us try helping her find ways on how to go about solving her problem. So, tabangan nato siya. We shall assume na lang nga naay sources of funds niya gikan sa iyang friends and relatives. So, ang kailangan man niya kay 5,000 pesos kay mao man tanan iyang nagasto ato. Bisan pag naa siya friends nga willing mo tabang niya pero kanang 5,000 kay dako ra jud na kaayo nga amount og muhatag. Kung tungaon sab og kaduha ang 5,000, so tag to 5 sila. Nya kay dako pa man jud siya, kung tungaon sab ang 5k og ikalima, tag 1k sila. Pero kung mas dakuan pa kaayo iyang mga amigo ana, atong ikuan nga bahinon sila 10 kay aron tag 500 na lang, pero sa kanang 10 apil na iyahang relatives. So, take note nga ang problem analysis kay dili siya primary task nga diretsohon og sulbad ang problema, kundi tunga-tungaon pa aron dali ra siya og ma-manage resab or reasonable sa ato para maka-start og hatag og solution sa kanang naay problema. The solution. One of the best techniques in writing in a good program is by planning. Planning is a method of preparing the action steps in logical manner to achieve a specific task. So, ang planning daw is a method siya para mag-prepare ka sa buhaton nun nimo or action steps para ma-achieve nimo imong gusto i-achieve. Kung ato jud aksyonan og plano, mas maka-reduce siyag time ug effort sa pagsulat sa program kumpara sa wala kay gibuhat nga plano. Algorithm. An algorithm is a step-by-step process to solve a problem. It contrasts human intelligence, gikuan na to siyang tawag nga 1 with computer speed highlighting that humans can adjust actions based on circumstances, while computers or cyborgs follow precise sequences of logical instruction. So, ang algorithm kay kuan na siya kanang step by step siya nga process aron masolve ang problema. Lahi siya sa pangutok sa tao. Lahi siya og pangutok sa tao sa computer speed kay ang mga tao maka-adjust ra sa mga pangbuhatonon depende sa panghitabo pero ang computer kay naay i-follow nga instruction. We want to instruct a robot or bagwis to make a cup of tea. So, begin the task. Second is boil water. Heat the water until it reaches boiling point. Ikatulo, place tea bag in cup. Put a tea bag into a cup. Pour boiled water. Pour the boiled water into the cup over the tea bag. Ikalima, steep tea. Let the tea bag steep in the hot water for a few minutes. Remove tea bag. Take the tea bag out of the cup. Add sweetener. Add sugar or honey if desired. Stir. Stir the tea to mix the sweetener. Serve. The tea is ready to serve. Stop. End the task. Kana nga mga step kay nag-collect ka nga na-collect kay gitawag na siyang algorithm nga kind of process we exactly need exactly nga kailangan aron maka-provide og information computer og also kanang human expected to do the same. Disparity. One important thing to note is the fact that computers do not possess inherent intellect in the same way humans demonstrate in the conduct of their tasks. As soon as Bagwis begin the task, with tremendous speed, it has to pause and wait for the next instruction, such as heat the water until it reaches boiling point, which it will do instantly, but will pause again awaiting further instructions. Speed is the primary reason why we are using computers. So, ang computers is naglack siya og inherent intellect, meaning ang computer walay kakayanan para maghuna-huna or maka-adapt or magbuhat og iyang decision like pareha sa tao. Ang tao man kay makasabot og ipasabot ang buhaton gamit sa ilang nasabtan og sa ilang mga experiences. Whereas sa computers is kailangan jud nga naka step by step pag-perform sa task. Modeling tools na ay duha mao ang pseudocoding og flowchart. So, using a pseudocode is a way to plan out a program using plain, everyday language. It looks like code but isn't actually written in a programming language. It provides a clear and understandable way to represent the steps of an algorithm before writing actual code. Helps in planning and communicating the logic of the program. So, ang pseudocode daw is way na siya para ipangsulat ang mga steps sa program nga plain lang o everyday language. Iyang ipakita kung unsa jud ang buhaton nga wala ganang di ka mabala ka about sa mga rules sa programming language. Example, begin. Boil water, place tea bag in a cup, pour boiled water into a cup, let tea bag steep for a few minutes, remove tea bag, add sweetener, sugar or honey if desired, stir tea, serve tea, and this. So, ingana ang pseudocode. So, the use of flowchart. Graphically show the step-by-step processes in solving a problem. They are visual diagrams that illustrate the progress of work through a sequence of operations, facilitate visual understanding of the entire procedure, providing an instant view of the programming task. So ang flowchart is a visual tool siya nga nagrepresent sa step sa process nga linaw ug naka-organize. Tapos mas mapadali og sabot og communicate kung giunsa pagkumpleto sa task nga gikan sa una hantod sa kinaiwitan. Coding the solution. About converting the structured steps from pseudocode or flowcharts into actual code that a computer can execute. This stage is crucial as it turns the human understandable plans into a machine executable instructions. I know. So ang kuan di ay ang coding the solution is ang pseudocode o flowchart kay nakatabang sila sa plano ug pag-visualize sa steps sa solution aron masabtan siya dali. So ang coding is ipang-translate niya ang mga plano into actual code that a computer can execute. Um, Programming language. A programming language is a medium through which programmers and computers communicate. It bridges the gap between human language and machine understanding. Binary numbers. Computers understand only binary numbers 0 and 1. This perform the basic language that computers use to process and execute instruction. Levels of programming language. Native language, the most basic level consisting of binary numbers 0 and 1s. Assembly language, a step above binary code, used for system software development. It is complex and difficult to code. Middle level language, sits between assembly and high level languages. For example, C language. It balances the power of assembly with the ace of high-level languages. High-level languages simplifies programming tasks with English-like statements. Examples include COBOL, Java, and Visual Basic. So, ang programming language daw kay naghatag og communication between sa mga tao o computer. Bag-ohon ang mga instruction into machine executable code. Ang mga kana kay gikan na sila sa low and high level nga binary code like Java and Visual Basic kay ginabuhat siya nga mas ma-access pa ang programming. Testing and debugging the solution. Testing ensures the program performs as expected, while debugging resolves any issue found. Together, they ensure the program is reliable and functional. So, ang testing and debugging the solution kay siguraduhon ang program nga mo perform siya kung unsay gi-expect, while ang debugging is tarungon ang mga issue nga nakita. So, kana sila duha, gi-sure nila nga ang program kay reliable og functional. The compilation process. The compilation process is a crucial step in software development, converting human-readable code into machine-executable instructions. It involves error checking and generates an executable file that the computer can run. So, importante nga steps sa software development pag-convert sa code nga mabasa sa mga tao into machine executable instruction. Kay naapod ma-involves nga mga error og na buo sab na siya kanang ipatupad nga file kay aron ang computer mo run. The debugging process. Debugging is Debugging is the process of identifying, isolating, and fixing errors in a program to ensure it runs correctly. It involves detecting syntax, logical, and runtime errors using techniques like code review, print statements, breakpoints, and debugging tools. Once errors and I Once errors are identified, they are corrected and the program is retested to ensure it functions as intended. Thorough testing after debugging confirms that the program is error-free and works correctly. So, ang debugging process daw kay para pang identify, isolate o ayuhon ang mga errors sa program para siguraduhon nga mudagan siya sakto. Tapos, nag-involve siya para mo-detect og syntax, logical o runtime errors gamit ang mga techniques like code review, print statements, breakpoints, and debugging tools. Kay once makita ang mali, ilahan ang saktuhon ug i-retested nila para siguraduhon nga mo function jud. Test run is the process of executing a program with dummy data to check for errors and validate its functionality. So, nag-identify siya bisan unsa nga mga issues or bugs nga importante ayuhon adisir ang program gamiton with real data. Implementation. After testing, the program is executed under strict supervision using live data. The output is closely monitored for 3 months to ensure no errors go unnoticed. So, pag human og testing, ang program kay under strict supervision siya gamit ang live data. Ang output kay duol nga ginabantayan for 3 months para siguraduhon nga way errors nga dili manates. Maintenance and documentation. Essential for future reference and accommodating changes in company rules or policies. Includes providing backups and securely storing data files. Crucial for tracing program logic and updates, especially if the original programmer is unavailable. So, sa maintenance and documentation is kailangan siya for future reference then basin na i-changes sa company rules or policy. Nag-provide na siya og mga backups and naka-secured mga storing data files. Importante pud ang maintenance and documentation is para matrace ang program logic ug mga update labi na sa tinuod nga programmer kung dili siya available. And that's all. Thank you.